I'm a Chimbos. This is your FIFA fan leader, Gerald, and welcome to Qatar. This is Pitch 7. This is where we're going to be playing Qatar. We will be here making very much noise for you guys. We hope to see you guys in the final. We will be there all your games until you get to the final, making noise until you win the finals, because we believe in you.
Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution, the Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by the Man City man, Peter Stirrup. Good day, viewers. Pete, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Saubrey. Good morning. Good morning to the viewers. Hope you enjoy the show.
Remoho Rekaufela Sisonke Onse Sam. We are together. Rotle, seeing where the beat goes on. Pete, a lot has been happening. Maybe you should ask me, why are you dressing in 6 and 7s today? I'm burying my next door neighbor this morning. May his soul rest in peace. I attended the memorial service on when was it? Thursday, and then now is the funeral. They do happen, man. These things. You know the reason why I'm telling you this now. Our aim is to teach. I'm doing the show with youngsters sometimes, they fall by the side quickly. They come up with so many excuses. I attended the funeral, there was a wedding and all that. You know what? Whatever that you do, take the bull by its horns and be consistent. All right? Because people out there, they don't know that you are a human being, you live with society. Irrespective of those challenges, people don't want to see that. You must come here, pretend as if you are happy. Peter has fought with his wife last night. He must come here and pretend as if he's fine, everything's hunky-dory. And then he go back and fight again. So this is the message that the youngsters they need to understand. Building something, it takes a while. It takes all those nitty-gritty, the tenacity, and respecting your audience to say they expect this. They don't worry about my problems. All right. Pete, lot is happening.
Yes,
tell me, what are the issues that we can talk about? Maybe give me the news first, and then before we go to this two subjects, I think the two subjects that we need to talk about, the rise of Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns holding on, which is good for football, and also, allegedly, Hugo Broos can have a meeting with all PSL teams. It has been years now. Is this good for our football? Those are two subjects that we want to touch on, all right? And then, okay, Pete, lead me. What's happening?
Okay, so for Hugo Broos tried to meet with the PSL to get all the PSL coaches to come together to discuss football on national matters, let's put it that way, why you make such selections, etc., presumably at least anyway. So he's thrown in the towel now. He says he's had 4 years attempts at this and nothing's happening. So apparently he had a press conference outside Safa House where he said he's conveyed his disappointment with the apparent reluctance from the league governing body to facilitate cooperation between the national team and his club. So he's now, what he said there afterwards, he said there was, he's thrown in the towel with this idea because there's clearly not the appetite for that. But he also said that he indicated that individual discussions with club mentors have yielded better outcome. And he stated that he'd had collaborations with the Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. And he said positive results had emerged from these ongoing meetings. But I see he didn't mention Kaizer Chiefs, by the way, there. I'm not sure why.
He said,
maybe
it's
still coming.
There is a lack of cooperation from Chiefs and Sundowns.
No.
Okay.
He said he's having good discussions on a one-on-one basis with Orlando Pirates and Sundowns. But as far as the PSL are concerned, they just don't seem to be interested in setting up this, if you like, a forum, where they could have discussions with, the league stakeholders. Let's rather put it that way. So he's had meetings with Pirates and Sundowns, and he said these are fruitful. And my chirp there was basically, well, what about Chiefs now? I mean, they're also a big club. He didn't mention them yet. Maybe it's still coming. Maybe they're not interested. Who knows? Who knows?
But isn't it that he said Chiefs? When I look at them, I don't see anything that I can take home.
Yeah, maybe they're a little bit upset with them at this stage, but who knows? Who really knows? But I think it's indicative of the PSL, not wanting to do this. Surely only good things could come out of such a meeting. I would have thought so.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I mean, like, for example, you mentioned now that he's not been selecting Chiefs players at the moment. They could put forward their point of view in this regard, and maybe who knows, it might change his opinion on certain things. But anyway, that's the news on that front.
No, before you go any further, it's a little bit surprising because he says Pirates and Sundowns are cooperating, and the chairman of the league is Dr. Ivan Koza. Because when he says no cooperation from the league, the buck stops with Dr. Ivan Koza, but Pirates is cooperating. So what is what here? Or is Dr. Ivan Koza aging now? Huh?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you should meet individually with Dr. Koza, and
I know that was one of the meetings. That was one of the meetings that he wanted badly. He wanted badly. Can I say allegedly? I may be wrong here. We are told there is a cold war between Dr. Ivan Koza and Dr. Danny Jordan. This could be as a result of that, and which is not good for our football. And I don't know why, because Dr. Koza has built a phenomenal PSL. PSL is one of the strongest. Let me tell you a good thing that happened. Remember Kalu, who used to play for Chelsea? He visited Kaizer Chiefs village. He said, remember he's from Ivory Coast. He said, I've been a fan of Dr. Khumalo since childhood, after watching him in 1996. He said, I don't know whether the brother also, Doc gave him his shirt, autographed shirt. He said, I know my brother's going to fight me, he's going to get this shirt. Guess what? Not only him, even Samuel Eto'o at some point once said, Doc Khumalo is my hero. That sounds well for us. And let's look now at Pirates. Now jump into the other subject.
Can I just interrupt one little thing there? I've got one other international news there. Okay. The under-17 World Cups, the Majimbos there, they drew 1-1 with the hosts Qatar. I had a look at the highlights there. It looks like they stood their ground there. So, and these are the hosts, remember?
Yeah.
So it's always difficult to play the hosts. So at the moment now, they're on second place with 4 points, behind Italy on 6 points. So obviously Italy have won both their games there. And they're going to play them next on the 9th of November, and the top two go through in that Group A that they're in at the moment. So at the moment now, they're on 4 points, Italy on 6 points, and I think Qatar with that 1 point like 3 points behind now. So it's looking good for qualification, I would say, there at this stage. Yeah.
Yes.
And but let's see how they play. Let's see how they play against Italy, because they seem to be a unit there at the moment now.
And now that shows how well SAFA does its things. All right? Under 17 in the World Cup. And I don't underestimate what the PSL is doing. PSL is a machine. Pirates on its own, they're producing young stars. I'm so much very happy. There is this Mbutuma, something like that, young man. There's lot. And Chiefs, oh man, Chiefs has risen again, scoring 4 goals. It was a
Yeah, it was
refresher.
great.
It
It was a
was a
great. I watched the
refresher.
highlights there.
Yeah, it was a refresher because many people follow Kaizer Chiefs. As I say, Kalu said Chiefs. Samuel Eto said, I follow Doc Kumalo. He was singing praises about the village. He said, this is a master class clubhouse. He said, I wish I can do this. So we need to say heads up to Dr. Mtaung for the job well done, for the dream he achieved. You know what? I still say it. All of us, we are following. All of us are learning from Kaizer Chiefs in terms of how to build a brand, because a business is not the brand if it's not a brand. Pete, what's happening overseas? We are going to be very quick because of all this thing that is happening. What's happening in overseas? Quick one before I go to the Messi special. A bit of it, and then that's it.
Okay, big games this weekend. If you're looking at the top of the table there, I think the one to watch out is on Sunday. That's at 6. Man City host Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's second place playing third place at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal are visiting, who are top now currently. They're away at Sunderland today. And I think another interesting one to watch there, if you're into the EPL football, there, Spurs are hosting Man United. So I think those 3 games are the ones to watch there. Yeah, and then bringing it back a little bit to the local stuff before you move on there. Remember, it's Scotland Club knockout weekend as well. So we have Richards Bay versus Orlando Pirates at Moses Mabhida Stadium. So I think this is going to be a tough one for Orlando Pirates. I think this is going to be a very, very close game. I will give them a 1-0, a 1-goal advantage to the Pirates. I think they will take it, but hell, it's going to be a tough game, I think, down there.
It's gonna,
yeah,
it's gonna be a humdinger.
A humdinger, yeah.
Yeah, no.
And then, as you said, with the top 3 teams in the PSL, there, Sundowns beating Galaxy 1-0, Pirates beating Lamontville 3-1, and Chiefs beating Orbits 1-0. I see when I looked at the highlights there, I see Seleng didn't feature too much there. So
well, he has been rusted for too long.
Yeah,
been rusted for too long. Now, yeah, you know what, Kaizer Chiefs. I always say, if you don't give me the news, I won't share it. This is their fixture in terms of their group. Okay, they'll play Almari, as you can see there. And then I don't know whether you can see, they'll be playing Zamalek, they'll be playing Zesco. These are their CAF game, Zesco again, and so those are the dates. So that's very good. That's very good. You know, Dr. Patrice Motsepe always says, you know what, we need a strong Kaizer Chiefs. And of course, we all need a strong Kaizer Chiefs. And here's something that I want to share with you. And maybe this one will excite you, man. Your coach, Pep Guardiola, what does this say? These are the people that he groomed at Arteta, Arsenal. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And then Vincent Company, Bayern Munich. Xavi Alonso, Real Madrid. Enzo, Maresca, Chelsea. And now, not forgetting that there's Messi in the mix. Okay? Yeah. There's Xavi, there's Iniesta. What can you say a bit about this? What does it say about Pep Guardiola?
Well, you know, we always talk about Messi and now we're bringing Pep into play there. But if you look at the 2 guys, basically, they fulfill the role of being a mentor. And that's a very important role. I'm sure you do a lot of that work with your financial work that you do, Saubrey. Mentors are very important. Mentors take us from being good to great, especially if you got the right one. Somebody to look up to there. So yeah, well, what can I say about Pep? He's a great coach. Let's hope that he does something on Sunday for us there, because that's a game that we can't afford to lose there.
Will
I
this
think we could.
will this allow me to say Pep is the god of coaches? If I look at Sir Alex Ferguson, who has he groomed? If I look at Arsene Wenger, yes, I know he was there at the beginning of Arteta, but Pep is the one who fetched him and say, "Come here." Do you understand what I'm saying? And having said what you said about Messi, we understand he's building academy. He's trying to unearth the new Messi. He's teaching them how he plays his football. We understand that Chelsea wanted him. Let me see whether do I have that. Chelsea wanted him. Even in Qatar, they wanted him. And then he refused. Remember, there is this, where they don't play about 5 months or so, they've gone on break. 4 months or so. So he wants to keep fit for the World Cup. Then Inter Miami refused to, when Chelsea approached them, Galatasaray approached them, the teams in Qatar, they approached him. So there were a few teams that approached Man City to say we want him for 4 months. So it's something that's very interesting. And as you said, Pep is about grooming, and I think that's what Messi is doing. Pete, there's not much to say except to say, remind people that we are a financial company. And today I won't share the books, but what I would do, we have a mentoring program where we train people about business and finance. I personally mentor them. Very easy. We use Zoom. They don't have to come to me. And then, so if they want to learn more about that, they must just approach us. They'll see a WhatsApp at the end and say, I want to be part of the mentoring program, the mentor, because I'm one person who believes that you always have to learn, observe for the sake of learning. Pete, thank you so much. As I said, it's difficult for us to wake up in the morning and do the show. Not everybody can do. I've just told you the youngsters, they fall by the wayside. And we expect them to have energy more than us. It seems it's not like that. Thank you so much, Pete. Who are you playing today? Who are you playing this week?
Liverpool.
Liverpool, okay.
Liverpool on Sunday, yeah. So just before we close there, 2 points. Mentoring takes you from, it's when that step that you want to take is a little bit too big to where your destination is going to be there. So it's like putting a step ladder in between, the difference in height from where you want to go. I've been mentored in the past and it's always worked for me. So guys out there, if you're interested in this sort of stuff, you must really consider this.
I've mentored many. I've mentored many, and sometimes I wouldn't talk about it, but when they talk, then I can talk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've mentored many. The Premier of Gauteng, Panyazali Sufi, is one of my mentee. The Eguruleni Neya is one of my mentee. I've mentored many. Well, I'm saying this because they've said it themselves. Once they said it, then I can say it. But Pete, thank you so much.
And then second point is to send my condolences to China and his family. Well, China's family.
Yes,
Actually there.
Yeah.
I'm too far away at this stage.
Yeah,
he was also one of my neighbors at one stage.
Yes, and then we went together, neighborhood watch, all of us. And he was really, really committed. Pete, before I leave, Messi's playing the biggest game of his life tomorrow morning. Biggest live. And guess what? Suarez is suspended. And Messi's complaining about the stars. I don't have stars. I don't have people that compliments me. I have people who are struggling all the time. And what is his name again? He was really, really complimenting him. And I'm told that Neymar may join them. One person that I wanted him there, and I don't know whether it will happen. It's Daniel Alves. But it seems as if it's not going to happen. But I wish them good luck. Pete, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And then,
cheers, guys.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Keep on subscribing.
Enjoy the weekend and the football. Watch out for Man City. Hopefully, they're going to do something.
No, they'll win. Don't worry. We are rooting for them.
And we'll keep our eyes open for Pirates versus Richards Bay as well. I think that's going to be a tight one, but a good game.
It's going to be a very good game. Big up to Inter Miami. Win, guys. Let's win for Messi. This one is the biggest cup for him. Biggest after World Cup. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Pete.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm sure you are already in the year 2025, and then you are asking yourself, what are you going to do? Some of you have been working for many years, and then now you are contemplating of either resigning or going on retirement. And it looks scary. You're not sure what are you going to do, how are you going to survive, you're worried about your pension, and so on and so on. Especially if you're a GPF member at the age of 55 and above, and you are in those situations. You are thinking, what's going to happen? Remember, the most important thing, you need to think about how can you save the little that you have, in terms of how do you avoid penalties? Because when you retire earlier than 60, you'll be penalized. How can you avoid that? Not to be penalized, not even a cent. You also want to make sure that you maximize in terms of the taxation. But get me right, tax applies to everyone. But you want to make sure that you are taxed as little as you can. And you want to do all those things. You need somebody who's skilled, somebody who's trained to deal with finance, because tax avoidance is allowed. Because when you avoid tax, you use the tax law. Now, if you want to do that, to make sure that you save as much as you can, don't hesitate. Contact us, TBR Solution, or the bigger financial services, an authorized financial service provider. And then just say, please, I want you to assist me. I want to go out. So come and share knowledge with me. Now, no obligation. You don't have to make any obligation. Just listen to the facts. After listening to the facts, make a decision. Can listen to us, can listen to others, then so that you're exposed to various information, so that when you make a decision, it's an informed decision. Now, my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from TBR Solution. Here I'm representing the bigger financial services and authorized financial service provider. If you want to know how to get hold of us, just look at the WhatsApp number, drop us your contact via WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.
Kgotsong, ke le tsebetsa ka buka ya ka e buang ka tsela yeo ke tsamaileng bophelong ba ka. Le tla utlwa ka mathata ao ke bileng le ona le katleho yeo ke e fihletseng. Hape le hore radio e nkahile jwang hore ke fetole bophelo ba ka. Takatso ya ka ke hore o fumane buka ena ya ka e tla fetola bophelo ba hao. Ya buang ke Dr. Chomani. Take it easy.